Ladies and gentlemen, please stay tuned for a live television first as we attempt to commune with the devil.
Alright, I think this is the first time I'm ever going to be talking about a movie that pretty much just came out on this channel. This is also going to be pretty much the only
hell no, man.
video I make that is just a good review for a movie, because I saw Late Night with the Devil in the theater, and I thought it was absolutely incredible. This is only the second horror movie that I've actually seen in the theater, and it is one of the best theater experiences I've ever had. I was immersed genuinely the whole time. I went to go see it on Easter with my dad, which probably pisses some Christians off.
Fuck you! I'm trying to help you, motherfucker!
Yeah, it was just an amazing movie. There was genuinely a lot to like about it. Before I get into a little bit more details, I'm going to try not to spoil like the big stuff, but there might be some minor spoilers in here. And I'm also not going to be talking about the whole AI situation, because I don't think that AI should be used in movies, and I don't think it should take over at all, because then everyone would just start fucking losing their jobs eventually. But I don't think 3 AI images used for like a couple seconds in a movie that was... Also, this was made a while ago, before AI was a hot button topic or whatever. And I don't think it ruins an otherwise perfect movie. And I think it would just be terrible to everyone involved in making this movie to write it off just because of some stupid fucking thing like that. So, I'm going forward, not talking about that anymore. Okay. So, as you probably know, this is a movie about a late night show, and the host brings on a possessed girl to talk about, and he does it for ratings because his show isn't really competing with the other late night show in terms of ratings. So, yeah, he brings on this possessed girl. It's like the premise is already pretty unique. I've never seen a movie that is entirely like you're just watching a late night show from home and you just like watch that happen. Like, I've never seen a movie like that before. I guess this is technically considered a found footage movie, which the only other found footage movie I've seen is The Blair Witch Project. But this is my favorite found footage movie, obviously, because I rated this 5 out of 5 stars, or 10 out of 10. I genuinely thought it was perfect. I really want a poster of this movie to put in the background. I love this movie so much that I'm trying to film in a slightly better looking part of my house than my dark basement where I usually hang out. So, I think all the characters in this movie, especially the main dude, Jack Delroy, very charismatic and enjoyable to watch. But like all the characters, even ones that are kind of annoying, like whatever this dude's name was, the old dude, like he served his purpose, and he had moments of being genuinely entertaining. Like the whole cast of characters was just pretty cool. The girl who played the possessed girl, Lily, was really talented. I thought it was really cool how she kept staring directly into the camera, like making it look like she was directly staring at the audience. Really thought that was cool. I've seen a couple complaints with this movie. One would be that the pacing was slow, which I absolutely disagree. I feel like the people, no offense if anyone agrees with this take, because everyone is entitled to their own opinion at the end of the day, but I feel like people who find this movie slow and just not enough's happening in it for them or whatever are probably the same people that go home and watch, like, every time they watch like a video on TikTok, it has to have like a little clip of some Subway Surfers going on in the bottom or something. Like, attention spans are just being ruined today, in my opinion. Because the entire movie is really entertaining to me. It's setting it up effectively. Like, all the jokes that are being told are really funny. It's just really a fun experience. And it felt to me like it went by in like half an hour. And the other thing I've seen people complain about, which I can't talk about too much without completely spoiling it, is the ending. But I disagree with that take as well. I think that the ending is really thought-provoking. Like, as I was leaving the theater, theater room, I was still thinking about it. I got in the car, I was still thinking about it. Even when I got home, I was telling my sister about it. I was still telling her, like, what an interesting ending it was. I genuinely don't see any problems with the ending whatsoever. And I've also seen people complain about the effects, but I think that the effects not being perfect in some scenes add to the vibe. I feel like the main movie this person would scare is if anyone here has a phobia of worms. I'm not going to talk too much about that, but there's some fucking interesting shit with worms in this movie. But yeah, this year is already shaping up to be a great year of horror movies, and this one is already going to be up there for me. Now, I'm really excited to watch Abigail later this year. I don't know if that'll beat this movie for me, or if they'll tie, or what, but this movie, already a top, 20 movie for me right now. And Jack Delroy, fantastic main character, one of my favorite horror leads that I've seen in a while. And this girl, one of my favorite horror supporting characters I've seen in a while. I'm really hoping that they'll both be popping up in more horror movies. So yeah. Also, just saying, I would watch this dude's late night show. I don't watch Jimmy Kimmel or fucking, Trevor Noah, any of those other fucking talk shows, people, fuckers. But I'd fucking watch this dude all day long. Funny ass dude. So, yeah, I will continue to make videos. I haven't made like a full form video in a while. I'm gonna try to recap my last month's watched if I can, but there's just so many, and I've also been watching stuff like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Hannibal, bunch of other shit that makes it hard for me to just sit down and film a month recap. But I'm still gonna try to, because I'm not like a popular YouTuber at all by any means, but I just really enjoy sharing my opinions about horror movies, because that's what I like more than anything. So, yeah. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.